wait, S58 didn't work, why did you decide to go to the old school route? Every time we're working with super small components just to make the big outcome and the big result with this car. How much they really gain from this popular engine if customization is still so deep?
Fresh X.
Hey guys, this is FreshX and welcome to the episode 3 where we're showing every stage of creating our new drift car project from the ground up. In the previous episode we cut off 370Z chassis, installed the roll cage, and today we're moving to the final assembly. So today we'll talk about changes that we made compared to the FXD34, why we switched to LS engine, and how we build the upcoming project right now. So make sure to be subscribed and let's go! We've mentioned before that we're building 3 ready-to-race cars and 1 car in the box at the same time. And it means that all the solution has to be as unified as it possible. So first we do the rough builds for the Orange Pro Z and then copy-paste everything for the other cars. And now the main here is finally back. It's our new grey 370Z that we're starting to assemble powered with the forced induction LS7 engine. And before you say, wait, S58 didn't work, why did you decide to go to the old school route? Let me explain why we choose this engine and what exactly we're doing with it. You know that the car handles better under the throttle, right? So the wider RPM range, the more control you have. That's why we need the engine that can easily handle 7,000 RPM. And that was the first reason why we're going with the LS. The second one, it's the boost readiness. So we're using supercharger and increased power, so the engine has to work under this heavy load and extreme condition and keep performing without this, oh no, we just burned 3 engines in the one season, what could we do next? And third, it's just a really great engine. Even though it comes from the Chevy small block family that's been around since 50s, it's gone through about dozens iterations and upgrades, and it's making it suitable for the motorsport. And especially it's popular in the Middle East here. If you watch our interviews with our drifters, you rarely hear anything other than LS. But here is the funny contrast that I wanted to discuss with you. On the one hand, it's super popular engine with the tons of tuning option, but on the other hand, the most of these off-shelf solutions don't really fit our needs. For instance, the engine bay is too compact for us, and we still have to build some custom parts. So, well, how much they really gain from this popular engine if customization is still so deep? By the way, let us know in comments how much tuning requires your engine. Really, don't hold back, share your thoughts and issues. Maybe someone in community has faced the same problem and we can figure something out together. It is the first time when working with this engine, and for us it's really challenged like it was with the S58, which makes it still more exciting. And while we're finalizing the test version of Orange Pro Z, we're already starting to assemble other components, and here is what's happening next. Since we're already done with the layouts of the major components of our Orange Pro Z, and it's to be honest, it's quite similar to our Pro Z on the S58 despite on the different engines, we're starting from the rear part immediately. So the first thing that we've done is the tank for the drive sump, and we didn't want to reinvent the wheel because it's just a purchase solution. We didn't want to do it by ourselves, so we just ordered it from the supplier and it works nicely. And yeah, the second part that I want you to grab your attention. It's the brackets for the radiator. So the second part that we'll do is to install radiator. And before, about upgrades, yeah? Before, when we worked with our flagship project with S58, we just had to create special mounts for the radiator just to insert it and install inside the rear part, and it wasn't so convenient. But since we're working with the ready-to-race car for our customers, and in future it will be car in the box, we have to create plug-and-play solution, as much plug-and-play solution as it could be, just to simplify all the processes. So these circular parts are the part of this simplification. For instance, here we just don't use any bolts of the radiator inserted inside the rear part. You see these metal parts, yes, and they're just inserted inside the mount. And we're using only these quick release parts, yeah. and it works this way. So the main point here is that we're working with the small changes between our previous projects and the current one, just to simplify it, to make it work better, to upgrade it, and every time we're working with the super small components just to make the big outcome and the big result with this car. Speaking of these little details that really create this wow effect on the car, we wanted to share what we've learned from S58, our first prospect car. First of all, it's tuned really high quality and we're truly proud of it, 100%. But there's always room for reinforcement, and we mentioned briefly it in the previous videos, yeah, but there's the few things that we wanted to refine, and we actually refine it with this LS ProZ project. First one, it's the brackets, and there's a lot of them, really a lot. We realized that some things can be made simpler without losing quality. For instance, now the front radiator mounts are also structurally stronger and lighter. We're also upgrading the seat mounts to make it more adjustable for the driver's height, and we're expanding the range of the adjustment for the pedal assembly. Plus, we're working with the LS mount because the initial setup engine was sticking too forwards and affecting the weight distribution, so now thanks to the custom brackets, it goes deeper and closer to the chassis, which is better. The second one is the roll cage, and we found out the way how to give the driver even more space on the roof and just raise the bar tire. Like, you know, this feeling when you do something on a 95% grade, but you still want to push on 100%. That's exactly what we're doing now, because we can and because the highest quality really matters to us. And the third is power steering. In this car, we're installing the mechanical power steering system, so we're now currently working on the ideas for even better control. So overall, we are fine-tuning solutions so every system and every single bolt and nut work like a clockwork. We're moving to the next stages of the installation for this ProZ, and after installing all the radiator, we're coming to the front and rear suspension and starting from the subframe. And I want to show you about the rear subframe because we made the reinforcement of it. Actually, behind me you see two subframes with the rear diffs quick change. And before it was just the standard 370Z. Yeah, 370Z subframe, but we decided to reinforce it because since we're working with the sports diff, because of course we're working with the motorsport, yeah, we had to remove this crossbar and reinforce it with the special rib. Yes, and here we can install and we can just fit this quick change diff. Actually, we can work with this subframe not only with the Bulldog that we're proudly using and advise you to use too, but it's suitable for winters and other quick change diffs too. What else I wanted to tell? At the previous video, you may remember that Alex said that he doesn't understand how it works with the solid and rigid mounting for the bushings for the subframe and diff. So we're using the rubber bushings, especially for the diff, but for the mounting for the chassis, we're using the solid ones because this way we'll interfere the twisting and scratching of the components. Front subframe has been changed too. We decided to relocate our steering rack because we want to achieve better geometry of the steering. And if you want to know why is it so and how it's working, we'll leave the video here. We talked about this before at the videos. So now it would be closer to the chassis and it doesn't fit the OEM geometry of the suspension, so we need to create this custom made from us steering rack relocator and use this one, and now we'll install it too. The next few weeks we've been working parallel on the engine, on the wiring, on the installation, external system like fuel, cooling, transmission, interior, etc. And we'll be showing you all the processes with the LS engine concept in the next videos. So that is all for today, and I hope it was useful for you or entertaining at least. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, it's really important for us and we'll be appreciated if you'll do it. And we'll see you in the next week at FreshX.